Coming for experiment number 7 for D58 microcontroller microprocessor based experiments, where in experiment 7 you are going to do a realization of hardware interrupts in C level. So in this experiment you will be studying Mbed C. The aim is to understand the handling mechanism of interrupts in Mbed C program for 8051 of course, by observing the output when interrupt 0 is forced by an external signal, and output which is connected on port 1.0 is supposed to be toggled. This is to also realize interrupt 0 by setting levels and edge type triggering. And the algorithm model as such what we have seen in assembly level program. And look at the C program style. You supposed to include an header file called regx51.h in your program, void main of void, open brace, close brace. Within this you are going to type your program. This is tcon register 05. This is to enable setting triggering type for interrupt 0 and interrupt 1. I am setting for interrupt 0. It will be 01h, and for interrupt enable I supposed to enable for only interrupt 0, so I make it to be 81h. After enabling this, and I will be in a loop, continuous loop, as such in your algorithm says. And when interrupt comes, what happens? Suddenly processor goes to 003h, but we don't have provision to write the interrupt service routine in that straightaway address, but they have given some built-in function which is given by the Kale compiler called void int0. This is your username. You can give any name here. Void, up to this you can give anything. After this you have to give something like that, interrupt space 0, where interrupt 0 is int 0 bar, and interrupt 1 is timer 0, and interrupt 2 is int 1 bar, interrupt 3 is timer 1, and interrupt 4 is of course serial interrupt. So in this case interrupt 0 is int 0 bar, so I am using this. Open brace, close brace. Within this whatever you want to do the things, you do it. This is what the things in C to handle your interrupts. As well you have to observe the observation, something like how does your program work in case of edge level triggering and level type triggering. And of course you need to answer for pre-lab questions and post-lab questions. The pre-lab questions still should be added in your you can refer the original manual. You can have few more free lab questions. And this is your program of course, and I have created the C file called interrupt.c, and I am typing this and this and all not required in this, and I have changed in manual, so I am changing it right now. Yeah, so this is your keyword interrupt 0. This is must, whereas this one you can give anything. Even I can give my name also even in this. That's it. Save it. Now go for debugging it. It shows no error and no warning. How to debug it? Go to debug. Yeah, it comes here. So I don't have anything on port 2, so port 1 and port 3. This is to reset it, and this is to run. Once run, when I want to stop it, and you can run it. So I'm still running it. So I press this, you can see that the LED is toggling, right? LED is toggling. That's good. So it works. Anyway, it says that the definition within this service is being serviced. This function is being executed whenever you are giving interrupt. That is what the things in Mbed C.